Family friendly. All right, man.
I'm just gonna get into it.
Say less.
But yeah, dude. I was listening to this song and I was like, what is a 4-4? What is a 44? What does that mean?
44.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Talking about a weapon?
I guess. I don't know. You tell me. What the fuck is a 44?
You never heard of a fofo?
No, what the hell is that?
Bro. Look it up, dog. Like I had to learn I learned something earlier too. I learned what a switch was. And I
A
never knew what a
switch?
switch was. Yeah, not a Nintendo Switch. But a switch.
Not a Nintendo Switch.
Yeah. Do you know? Have any idea what a switch is?
Hell no. I don't know what that is.
Bro. So I seen a video of some activities happening. There was one car that put up to one car. You hear da 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 da, and the car drives off. And it's literally like 5 or 6 shots. But then I go
Yeah.
to the comments, and all I see is people saying switch, switch, and somebody even went as far as posting a Nintendo Switch. And I was
What
like,
the
all right,
hell?
something's off here. So I was like, what does switch mean? So I called my homeboy, and I was like, yo, you're more in tune to the streets than I am. What is a switch? And he was like, I don't know. So I looked it up. And apparently it's when you switch the gun from a fully automatic to a semi-automatic. So I guess they were just saying that this is a weapon that was switched to fully automatic to shoot at ops and then leave with.
Dude, the streets are wild.
Crazy, right?
The
Crazy, right?
streets are wild, bro. The streets are
Yeah,
wild.
man. Yeah, man.
That's insane, dude. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it is. It truly is, man. It truly is. But like, yeah, man. So we getting started. You gonna introduce us? I know
Nah, man, we're just gonna go into it. If they don't know
no
by now,
introductions, bro.
if they don't know by
If they
now, they
don't
don't know.
know, then they won't know. That's
Fuck it,
crazy.
bro.
But I'm
Let's
with
just
it,
get
though.
it.
I'm with it. Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Everything's good, bro. Everything's good. I'm excited. Got some
yeah.
movies.
How's life, bro? How's life?
It's okay. It's all right.
Talk to me.
You know, transitioning point once again in life. You know, we always have those
Yeah.
moments where.
You know, they say that you aren't progressing if you're comfortable. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying that you got to get uncomfortable first before you can progress in life, before things can get better.
Shit, bro. I hate
There
being
has to
uncomfortable.
there has to be a period of uncomfortableness before you get comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
But I totally get it though. I totally get it.
Fuck, man. I'm one of those people, like, if it's peace and quiet, man, I don't like that. You know, like,
Really?
well, not that I don't like. Okay, let me articulate this more correctly. It's not
Yeah.
that I don't like it. It's more like I feel so that makes me uncomfortable when there's like peace and quiet.
When things are going too well, that makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think that has to do with my trauma or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're always used to something happening. You know,
Yeah,
you're used to things being either really well or being really wrong. But when things are okay and you're just content, it's like, what's the next step? When is the next step? You get anxious.
for
You know,
sure.
your anxiety starts to rise because you're too busy thinking about what's to come, that you
Mhm.
can't even enjoy what's there, with you now.
Most definitely, dude. I think it's very like but I try to practice like good, like enjoying the moment and like, feeling good in that moment. I
Yeah,
can't.
that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Like, because I mean, for the past, golly, man, for like the past 3 years, it's like I've just been bent on the stuff that's happening next.
Mhm.
It's like my situation has to get better. What can happen for it to get better? What's going to happen? So a lot of time I was just like, anticipating things, and when I look back on it, it was like that was pointless. I did a lot of time. Well, I spent a lot of time waiting when I should have been acting. You know,
Mhm.
I should have been acting on certain things instead of just waiting on opportunities and things to happen. Or to come to me rather.
I can relate to that. For real.
Yeah,
You're always waiting for like that perfect moment.
yeah, or any moment.
Right, exactly.
Like you said, when things are just going okay, you're content. It's like, okay, what's next? What's the next big thing? What's the next big step?
Yeah. I think a balance of it all. Like I feel like being aware of like your next step is good, but also not obsessing over it. but I also think
Yeah,
like being in the moment. It's a time and
yeah,
place thing, right?
yeah. And that was my big thing. Like I really was not living in the moment. Days would pass by, and then it would be weeks, and then it would feel like months, and so on and so forth. Just because I'm like, what is next? Like, what next is out there for me?
Yeah. Does that happen
You
often?
know. Not so much now.
Hmm.
I say start of this year was that turning point for me. That's when
What
I
was
was
some of?
like, me learning that I'm getting close to 30. I think that was
Okay.
it. Because like I tell you all the time, bro, I refuse to be in my 30s and 40s and 50s and be depressed. I
Yeah.
refuse to feel like, I feel like there was something that should have been done or that could have been done. So a big part of it was just like me, like I said, just kind of, taking more control and at the same time trying to live. Trying to
Yeah.
find things that I like, trying to do things that I like to do. Trying to
Kind of
breathe, man. I felt like I was suffocated at times.
for real.
Yeah, it's just pressure, bro. It's crazy. Like a lot of
Suffocated.
pressure. Yeah.
And it's weird because I don't feel that often.
Uh-huh.
That suffocation.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I feel lost sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Like what's my next direction?
Yeah. Cause I mean it's not like you can go to a role model. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's not like you can go to someone and say, hey, what are my next steps? It's something that you kind of have to figure out on your own. You have to learn what your own purpose is, you know?
for real. Like pushing P.
Pushing purposes.
Good one. Good one.
you know?
Good one right there. Exactly.
Pushing
Pushing
purchase
purpose. That
purposes.
see that's the name of the pod right there. Pushing
That's the title.
purposes. That's the title
Pushing
right there.
purposes. Yeah,
Sometimes
man.
you find it early like that, you
Exactly,
know?
bro. That's perfect.
Nice. That was good.
Pushing purposes perfectly.
I was watching this animated show on HBO, or I guess
Yeah.
it came out on Adult Swim, called Smiling Friends.
Smiling
And
Friends is crazy, bro.
yeah,
Smiling
yeah,
Friends is the best Adult Swim show in years, bro.
it's a good one. It's a good one.
That junk is wild.
And one of the episodes, I think it was the first one, where this guy has like this
He's
crisis.
depressed.
Yeah,
He's
exactly,
depressed,
exactly.
bro. And he's on the verge of um offing himself,
Right.
for lack of better words. And he says this sentence towards the end of the episode. I wish we could cue it up, but that would be a whole nother issue. But he basically says, like, life is about finding these happy moments while we're here on this planet that's eventually going to burn. And one of our main characters just stands there in disbelief, like, you know what? He's right. We're
Yeah,
we're trying to find these happy moments to get us through, whatever time span we have
yeah.
until, we see whatever comes next. But like that's the crazy way to put it, you know what I mean?
I think that's like looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. Like that's a very
Most definitely.
pessimistic view of
Yeah.
it. I
Because I mean,
understood that.
we look at life as like, we're here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let's make the most of our situation. But the other side of that is, look, we are here for a certain amount of time. What more can we really do?
Yeah.
And it's like I don't think about life that way. So when he even said it, I was like, "Damn, bro, it's probably really people that still that think like that."
For sure, and there's definitely people that think like that.
And like I'm always the optimist. So
Same
to
here.
hear such a pessimistic view of life, it kind of threw me off a little bit.
I'll tell you what, man. Like, I could understand that point of view of like, okay, we're all like these like small beings in this expanding universe, right? I can understand that
Hmm.
point of view, and I can see where you could get lost and have that anxiety about that. But I
Yeah,
also
and I
think
mean
that,
we seen it on the show. Like, dude was in a dark room with a weapon. Like,
yeah,
he's basically exhausted all of his resources. He's just down on his luck, and it's like, you know,
for sure.
like we don't really see that often. Like I've never run into somebody that was that down bad and that the S word. You know what S word I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
But like I've never like run into someone and had to talk to them and see what was up. So seeing that on that show, I'm like, dang, bro, like when they were at that point, they look for the bad in everything,
Exactly.
you know?
I feel like it's almost like a justification for how they're acting. Almost looking for,
Yeah.
what do you think
Because they
about that?
think they think that they can find their purpose in that thing, you
Yeah.
know?
Like being a shitty person or like being an asshole. Like, oh, we're gonna all
Yeah.
die anyways. Like, I don't really think that, right?
Yeah, no.
You know, you do
But
leave a mark here.
those people that when like somebody passes away and they're those people that are like, well, oh well, on to the next. I'm like, wait a minute, let's at least celebrate the life that they lived before,
Mm-hmm.
the inevitable happens where everyone just kind of slowly forgets because that's how time works.
Most
Time is
definitely.
all about the now, and granted, we do have history classes. I wasn't never a big fan of history, but like, you can't put everything in a history book. Everything can't be remembered,
Yeah.
Like, I have family members that I wish that I could talk to, like ancestors and stuff like that, that I wish I could talk to. But, when I'm in school, I got to learn about, Thomas Chase Boone and Ulysses Grant. You know what I mean? Like, I have to learn about their lives, but I can't even learn about the lives of my own people, which is, you know, it's tough,
Frustrating.
man. It's tough. Like, I would love to know some things about my great great grandparents. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, there's not really many ways that I can learn anything. I
Yeah.
mean, we haven't found like a diary or anything, so
It's almost
that's
lost in
rough, man.
history, you know,
Yeah,
but lost in history, but captured in that moment in time, you
yeah,
know.
and it's just like, I mean, it goes back to that Smiling Friends episode. Like we're, like you said, looking at the glass half empty.
Right.
It's like, we're too busy, or we might get caught up trying to find out things about our past instead of worrying about what's going on in our present or
Mm-hmm.
what we can do to improve our futures. So
Yeah. That was a really good
crazy
episode.
stuff.
I ended up
Yeah.
watching the whole series.
Yeah, I watched the whole series the same night I started because those episodes were 15 minutes,
Yeah, like
12, 14 minutes. Yeah, it
for
was super
real.
short.
Very digestible.
Um, oh man, I think it was episode 6 or 7 with the frowning friends,
Frowning. Oh yeah.
and I didn't know like when they started off, they're just in the office break room, and he's like, yeah, the what did he say? He was like the medieval people are coming into town.
Yeah.
You
In the
remember?
beginning, to
Yeah, the
sit.
dude was like, "What are you talking about? What does this have to do with anything?" But then,
Yeah.
like, the episode transpires, and we get to see the frowning friends, and they're going around making people sad and upset and frown instead of making them happy and cheerful. But what's that guy's name? The SoundCloud rapper Worm
Yeah,
King. You remember?
that shit was funny.
It's like
That was so true.
MC Spit.
Something like that. It was like a weird. The
Yeah,
shrimp. The
bro.
shrimp.
Yeah, that was it. He was like, nobody listen to my music, man.
Yeah.
He was like, he's like, nah, it was y'all too. It was y'all. He's like, no, I see what's going on here. They look like us.
Oh my god.
And then he's like, what do you say? Get out of my head. Get out of me. Then he pulls out a gun. I'm like, what the freak is this show?
Fucking escalating.
Oh man. Yes, bro. And then the next part where they go to the other guy's house and he's like, he was like, yeah, I feel terrible because I have this horrible migraine because of my head shape or something. He says,
Oh
I
my
think he said it was
god.
causing him mental anguish was the word I think he said.
Yeah.
But then he eventually gets to the point like, you guys told me that that my head is stupid. I shouldn't worry about it. Then he goes like crazy. He's like, get out of my head, get out of my head. Then his head changes to the MC, the shrimp dude. He was like, get out of my head again, bro. That was classic, man.
That was a good episode. All those episodes were good.
I think
They all had a theme in them.
Yeah, like I think another one of my favorite I can't say episodes because I didn't really like the episode that much, but the part where where Pim is getting chased by the demon in the woods.
Yeah.
And then they show up to the party and he's like, dude, are you wearing are you wearing blackface? He was like, no, I'm a demon. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. The claymation.
Oh man,
or the animated
bro.
guy.
Yes, bro. Oh my gosh, that was sick, man.
Oh my god. So apparently, like, I was looking up, these guys were like YouTubers
Yep.
before, and they were like
Yep.
these creators. And I guess Adult Swim picked up one of their shows. So that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty awesome that they
Yeah, and
were able to do that.
I heard that it took a while after they did everything, with the show. I guess that was just because of like animation and everything. It just kind of took a while to get through on the Turner side, the Turner Classic side of Adult Swim.
Yeah.
But yeah, super. It's a super good show. It's super popcorn. It's really in and out
For real, really.
because it's only what 8 episodes, 12 to 14 minutes each.
Yeah.
You can watch it in an evening if you wanted to.
I saw like a lot of like hints of different shows, like the way they deliver comedy. It was very
Hmm.
like a kind of not very South Parky, but like kind of South Parky, and
Yeah,
some of
there
the
was
bits
there was some
were,
robot chicken in there for sure.
yeah, yeah.
It's like it kind of picked and chose what it wanted to take from.
Yeah.
It reminded me of South Park with a lot of like the real life things, like they're making fun of blackface and
Mm-hmm.
them the SoundCloud rapper, get out of me head. That was like
Yeah.
something that would happen in one of those shows. It also reminded me of Regular Show
Regular
in a
Show.
lot of ways. Yeah.
Dude,
Have you
that's
ever
been
seen
a,
Regular Show?
yeah, I saw it, but I haven't seen it in such a long time.
But you know how like those episodes start off with like a really simple premise, like they need to get a chair out of a out of a barn or
Hmm.
something, and then like the universe is at stake.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of that, like the way that way that show is paced. Like it's something so simple that needs to be done, and then it just like blows up,
For
and then
real.
everything is happening, and then it just goes right back to normal at the end. Like that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah. Those shows are really good.
Yeah.
Some Smiling Friends was one of those things where like on YouTube they kept showing
Hmm.
me, like the algorithm kept showing me, hey, you might want to watch this. And it actually sometimes it works out, the algorithm helps. But this time I was like, fuck it, let me just go watch this. I keep seeing commercials about it. I keep seeing it, and I'm
Right.
like, let me give this a try. And
Yeah.
turned out to be a great watch.
Yeah. I think what got me is I seen a tweet of someone saying that Charlie's design is peak animation character design. And I remember looking at it like, what the freak is this?
Yeah.
So that's when I seen people saying, Smiling Friends is amazing. I was like, okay, let me check it out.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched it, I watched it one evening and I was working. And I was like, bro, this show is hilarious, man.
Shit.
Like, I wasn't like, haha, like chuckling at it. I was like laughing at certain points.
Yeah.
So any show that can get me to laugh, I'll like it, bro.
It's very
Cause, oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
It's very like it's a cult classic. You know,
Yeah.
it has a big, well, I don't, yeah, like it has a big fan base now.
Yeah,
You
big
know.
fan base, but not a lot of promotion. Like you don't see it on a lot of other channels or things like
Yeah.
that. And I think like the one ad I did see was just like 5 seconds from the show. Like you know what I mean?
Oh
Like
my
nothing
god.
major. It doesn't have like a big trailer or anything. It's only about about 2.5 hours of content. So like you know can't do too much.
Talking about 2.5 hours of content. Well, a little more than 2.5 hours of content. You
A
know.
little bit more, right?
Yeah, a little bit more.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Batman.
We can't blow our loads now, man. We gotta talk about on the down trap too, bro.
Fuck, bro. Okay,
You
okay.
know? You
Okay,
know?
what boundaries can we set here? We can set a boundary
Um,
that we can't go too far. Because I do want to
let's
talk about it.
see. Let's see. Let's
No review, no nothing like that.
just want to talk about it.
Just talk about it. How did you feel about it?
I mean, I feel good.
You feel
I
good
feel
about
good
it?
about it. Yeah.
Wow, that's surprising. I
Well,
thought you
how's
wouldn't
that
like it.
surprising, bro?
I just didn't think you were gonna like it. I
Nah,
really didn't.
I liked it. I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it either, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Um, when they were making this movie, I was worried about it.
Uh huh.
I was like, everybody's getting COVID and this is happening and that's happening. What are they going to do? I think that was my big thing, was just trying to figure out what exactly they were going to do. But they eventually got the movie done. I didn't know the state. I
Yeah.
just remember them saying that they finished filming and then production ended and everything. But then like the movie kept getting delayed, and then it got delayed again, and then it got delayed again, and I'm like, all right, so this movie has to be worth it if it keeps getting delayed like this, because the only movies that are getting delayed like this are the Minions movie with what was it, The Rise of Gru, that still hasn't even come out yet, and Morbius, and like Death on the Nile, and all these other movies where I'm like, okay, these movies keep getting delayed. That means that the studios want them to make money. Most of the movies that got delayed haven't made any money to this day. The Batman, I think I read the other day that it surpassed $500 million, which is not a bad thing. It's
Oh,
actually a good thing.
to add on to that, weren't they upcharging that movie,
Um,
or was this select theaters? I think
no, it was everywhere. I think.
they were
I
upcharging for
think
that
it
movie.
was. Were they?
Yeah, I think I heard a thing that here. Let me look it up. I think that
Because I
they were
mean, I got the Regal Unlimited membership, so
flex. All right.
if they upcharged, they didn't upcharge me. So, but I also
Fuck,
saw
bro.
where it's going to be coming on HBO Max in like what 2 or 3 weeks from now.
Really? It's gonna be on HBO?
Yep. I thought it was going to be day and day, but I think something happened where they were like, "Yeah, let's put this out in theaters to give it some breathing room before we put it on HBO Max."
Yeah, right here. I guess AMC theaters was charging a little more
See, I'm on the Regal team, so
for the Batman.
I mean, I can see why, but then again, it's like it's Batman, bro.
Yeah,
It's Batman.
I'm pretty sure they're trying to get a little boost as well after the whole pandemic.
Everything's trying to get a boost, bro. Like
Oh my god, tell me about it.
we're gonna come back to Batman, but I went to the movies to go and see the movie called Moonfall. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So me and my buddy, we went to the movie theater. When we got our tickets, there were 6 seats taken on like one side of the theater. They were all together. So I'm like, oh, it must be like a family about to come and see it or something. Dude, we walked in the theater, nobody else came in. And I
Hmm.
thought it was weird. I was like, it's kind of weird how there were just 6 seats all in the same area. And I was like, I wonder what that's about. So I kid you not, I went to the showings for the next day, and each showing had those same 6 seats taken. So what I think that is the studio paying money for those seats to try to get money back.
What the hell?
It's crazy, right?
That is crazy.
So I'm like, how does this work?
I mean, it's like the
Like,
music
are
industry,
you?
right?
Yeah, it's like you're taking money out of your own pockets to try to get money back into your pockets.
Mm-hmm.
It's shady, but I guess they just didn't want the movie to fail too bad.
Yeah,
So they were like, here, we'll get 6 seats for this one theater.
yeah. I
Crazy.
I didn't find myself really that interested in that one. Moonfall.
I didn't either until I saw it, bro. I will
You
say
liked
that's
it?
probably one of the best movies I've seen in a theater this year.
What? Really?
Like
That's
we'll
incredible.
talk about we'll talk about it on the pod. We'll talk about it on Down Chat, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
It's yeah, but it was. I had more fun with that movie than I did Uncharted. I will say that.
Yeah. Uncharted, man. What a movie.
We'll
You
talk
really,
about it.
yeah.
Let's get back on Batman, bro. We're getting off topic.
No. I good. It's all good. I just wanted to say, like, I guess I'll stay adjacent to the Batman thing, but not get into deep into it.
Gotcha.
Robert Pattinson, bro.
Is he your
Robert
Batman?
Pattinson. Is he my Batman?
Is he?
I'll tell you this. He has the ability to be. Okay?
Hmm.
He has the ability to
So,
be.
so there's potential there, is what you're saying.
For sure. A lot of potential. I don't want to say
Yeah.
immediately. Immediately.
He
But
he shows signs of greatness,
yeah.
but it's like at the same time it feels like he's pulling himself back.
How
You
so?
know, like when he's acting, he's not acting. He's just acting, and we've seen him act in the lighthouse. Like we've
Hmm.
seen him act. Well, I've seen him act in Good Time. I don't know if you saw Good Time yet or
Oh
not.
yeah, I ended up watching it. That was a good
What'd you
one.
think, bro? What'd you?
That was good. It was good.
That movie is nuts, right,
It was a good watch.
bro? Doesn't have you seen Uncut Gems yet?
Yes, I have the same
Don't
director,
they
right?
have this? Yep, they have the same vibes, don't they?
I forgot who the brothers, right?
Yeah, the Safdie brothers. Yep,
Yeah,
Josh and
dude.
Benny.
And he
Shout out to
played
Josh and
his
Benny, bro.
brother.
Yeah,
He played his brother in Good Times.
yeah.
That was
But
good.
like, we've seen him act before, but this kind of felt like he wasn't really acting. You know,
Yeah.
it was a lot more tame. Like, there should have been parts where he did act, but he just didn't. You know.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Like, I liked his performance. I didn't love it. Like, I loved the Riddler's performance. I love Paul Dano's performance.
Dude, oh my god.
Dude was creepy, right?
It was
Like,
fucking good.
he would speak, and the way they had his sound was like you would hear like the speakers vibrating in the theater. Like, that's kind of scary. You know what I mean?
I liked him when he was in full costume, like the Riddler costume in the beginning, but
Yeah,
after when they like revealed who he was, I think he got a little too like
over his
it's,
head.
yeah, he's too it was oh you were playing he was playing that psychopathic thing like really good when he's wearing the Riddler, get up. But
Yeah,
then like outside of
when
that,
he
he's
looks
like
like
this
regular white dude.
yeah, he was I don't know if it was that threw me off, but I felt like it was a little too it was nearing overboard on the
Yeah,
psychopath shit.
yeah.
Overall, though, I liked him though. He did good.
You mean like when they were in the interrogation scene?
Yeah, that
I
was
feel that.
good.
I feel that.
Yeah,
But like, I like how like nobody really won in this movie. You know,
I know
like
for
there
real.
wasn't a clear winner. It was a nasty fight.
Oh my god, bro.
Nobody won
If you
except
think
for
about it,
yeah, nobody won. I was gonna say Penguin won, but he didn't even win.
no, he was just kind of like a character, like progressing the story.
Yeah, but I am excited to see his spinoff show.
Yeah.
I feel like Colin Farrell is gonna smoke that role.
hmm
I think it's so cool how we didn't you could not even tell that was Colin Farrell underneath all of those prosthetics and everything. You know,
What other movies was he in? Like, I'm not too familiar with the actor.
with Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell was in Cellular. He was in Horrible Bosses, where he even wore prosthetics in that.
Mm.
Colin Farrell was also in The Gentleman. Have you seen that movie yet?
And I watched a little bit of it, but nah.
That movie's fire. He was in that. He was in Fright Night. Colin Farrell, he's a seasoned actor. I tell you what, did you see the OG Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck?
Dude, it's been such a long time. Yeah.
He played Bullseye in that movie. So that just
Okay.
kind of goes to show, Colin Farrell's got some stuff underneath his belt. He's that dude. He was in this one movie called I think it's called like The 12 Psychopaths, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Underrated movie, bro. That movie is so good, but I feel like not enough people talk about it or have seen it. But it's a really good movie, man.
12 Psychopaths.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, and it's pretty good, man. It's about like a dude, he's a serial killer basically.
hmm
And it's a good one. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but like the less you know going into it, the better off the movie is. Cause I remember seeing, the trailers and everything come out for it, and I was like, eh. Then I think it came on TV and I watched it and I was like, oh, this is actually really good, you know?
Yeah. Fuck, man. There's a lot of fucking good movies. A lot of good content
Yeah,
being dropped recently.
we'll talk about it on the Dom Trap, but I went to go see X this weekend.
X. Which one's that
That's
one about?
that's the new A24 horror movie.
Okay.
And it's nutty. I will
Is it
say that.
is it a
It
psychological horror again?
No, so this one is like it's basically Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but done in a hypersexual way.
Okay.
It's about a brief synopsis. I'm not gonna get into it, but a brief synopsis is it's a group of actors, actresses, a director, and an executive producer are going to this farmland area to shoot some old porno tapes.
Yeah.
That's basically what the movie's about.
Damn, dude.
So like they get there, they meet the old guy who owns the land, and things just kind of go crazy. Like this all happens within the span of one day.
Yeah.
So like you got these different characters and everything, and then the old people. It reminds me a lot of that movie called what's it called? The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan,
Hmm.
where the kids go and visit their grandparents. Have you seen that one yet?
No, I haven't seen that one.
That was a good movie too. But it reminded me a lot of that. Like just the fact that, old people are scary and crazy and white. So,
And white. Is that the
like,
most?
yeah.
Is that the scariest part of it?
Kind of, sort of, bro. Because like bro, you know what privilege is, man.
Oh my god.
So it's like
bro.
if things were to happen, they would get away. So that's the
Shit,
scary
dude.
part of it, I'm a light.
Just straight up whiteness.
Jeez, bro. So you're making me sound like a villain now, man.
No. I'm not trying to.
It's all good, bro. But yeah, man. Like that's it.
Fuck, dude.
Nothing too crazy. It's just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, bro.
What do you think about that? I forgot what it's called, but it's with Brad Pitt, and he's in the train.
You talking about Bullet Train?
Yeah.
Bullet Train's about to be crazy, bro. I'm
What is
mad
that
excited
about?
for Bullet Train. It seems like it's about a hitman trying to deliver a suitcase on a train with a bunch of other hitmen and women or assassins.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it, bro. I saw the trailer again yesterday, and like, it looks like it might be the one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like that one seems like it's going to be one of those movies. It might even be a cult classic because it depends on how it does in the theaters. It could be a great movie if it does well, if it's received well and everything. But like, if the movie doesn't get a lot of anything and is just like, kind of overlooked, it's going to be one of those. And by one of those, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see like it felt like real anime-ish in a sense.
Yeah, it definitely feels like a like some kind of animated film or something,
Yeah, it's about to be over the top violence, right?
Yeah.
For real.
One second, I'm trying to get my other light back on. But yeah, man.
No worries.
It's shaping up to be something special. Like I said, each trailer I see, bro, it looks like it's going to be something,
Yeah, and I saw Brad Pitt. He's gonna be in another movie as well. I think with Sandra Bullock. I forgot what that one was.
Oh yeah, that the Lost City or something like that.
Yeah.
With Channing Tatum. Shout out Channing Tatum, bro. That dude is getting some work again, and I'm happy about that.
Channing Tatum, dude. I feel like Brad Pitt's like coming out of nowhere just to, get back out there again.
He Brad Pitt's that dude, bro. Like Brad Pitt has had some roles. Brad Pitt has done some things. Look, there's like flashing over here.
Oh my gosh, it's all good, bro.
Like a strobe light party, bro. My bad.
You're raving
my bad.
out there. No, you're
yeah,
good, bro.
Exactly, bro. But no, I got me a ring light, little thing.
Hell yeah.
And I had it plugged up to my little battery pack, but my battery pack died. So,
Damn,
but yeah, back to Channing Tatum. Like, bro, he's out here working again, bro. I'm happy for him. He's in that dog movie, which I heard is pretty good. He's got this movie coming out with Sandra Bullock and Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Even though he was saying that he got depressed that the Gambit movie never really, took off. But that's like out of his control, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like he I'm gonna just turn this thing off, bro. I'm trying to get right, bro. I promise I am, bro.
Bro, you're good, bro.
Bro, like I'm trying to get it to connect, but it's like
no
it's
worries,
not happening,
bro.
Dog. I'm gonna just turn this thing off.
Fuck it, bro.
Yeah, we'll do this in the dark. What's done in the dark comes to the light, my boy.
Something's in the way.
Chill out, bro. Vengeance.
Oh my god, bro. Fuck.
But yeah, bro, like Channing Tatum was one of those people that we got tired of looking at. Like, dude was in, the Step Up movies. Dude was in that movie called Fighting that nobody really saw. And like, we kind of got tired of him. So he kind of took his break. He kind of did whatever. And now he's back.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, all right, what are you gonna do now? You're not gonna do another. What was that movie he did? That John Connor. What's the name of
I
that
don't
Disney
even know,
movie he
dude.
did that was trash? Hang
Trash.
on. No, I gotta find this thing, bro. Hang on. That movie was called John something. I know it wasn't John Hancock.
Oh my
Um,
god, bro.
hang on one second.
Did it come out recently?
Nah, it was some years back, like 20. Oh damn, that wasn't even Channing Tatum.
Come
I'm
on,
about to
bro.
get Channing Tatum some smoke, bro. I'm getting my white boys mixed up. That was Taylor Kitsch. That's who that was. My fault. My bad, Channing. If you listen to this, bro, my bad. My bad.
Did you say
Channing.
John Connor?
John Carter? That's what it was called.
Oh, you're right. Because I looked up John Connor and the Terminator kid came out.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm getting my white boys mixed up.
Fuck,
That's crazy,
bro.
bro. But like they similar white boys, you know?
Shit.
Like they both white boys that was, you know. They was acting, they was everywhere, and then they just kind of disappeared.
Dude, one movie I was like, what the fuck is this?
I know that sounds racist, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. One movie I was like, what the fuck is this? Was like the Nicolas Cage movie about himself, I guess.
Hey, that movie
What the
might be
fuck?
fire, man. That movie
Really?
might actually be good, bro.
What the hell?
Have you seen any Nick Cage movies recently?
Nuh-uh. Oh, he did
They've been some
Pig,
heat.
right?
He did Pig. He
haven't seen
also
that,
did
though.
Mandy. Have you seen Mandy yet?
No.
He did that one that's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but it's not. Like he's like killing animatronics and stuff.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man, like Nick Cage, that new movie, and it's looking like a winner for me, bro.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck, bro.
I like Nick Cage a lot, man. I do.
Yeah.
So to see him be in like a kind of meta role, I'm here for it, bro.
That was real meta.
Yeah,
They got the Mandalorian in there.
exactly, bro. That's another reason why I can't wait to see it, because I like what's his name, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
I like him as a dude, you know.
Shit, dude. Season 3, dude.
I'm still tripping that I got
Huh?
I got Channing Tatum and John Carter messed up, bro.
Come on, bro.
I mean, bro, they white dudes, you know.
Come on.
Hey, look at John Carter real quick, bro, and tell me that that's not like something that you can see Channing Tatum do. Let's be real before we move on.
Shit, I believed you.
And John Carter, that movie was ass.
Bro, chill out, dude.
It was, bro. Like, I like Taylor Kitsch. Like he was Gambit. That's where my confusion lied. He played Gambit in the Wolverine's origin movie.
Yeah.
And Channing Tatum wanted to be Gambit. That's where my
What is this, like
lied.
a wannabe Scorpion King?
Bro? Ass King. That movie sucked.
Oh, this was a classic
Disney
movie?
was thinking. I think it was based off of like it was like based off of Disney had like the rights to where they did a like it was based off a lot of different things like books and stuff like that. See, this John says canceled sequels.
Oh my god.
Like, bro, this thing had a budget of $306 million, and the box office only made $284 million. This is in 2012, so this movie is a flop. That is rough,
dude.
bro. That is rough. It wouldn't have happened if Channing Tatum would have been John Connor.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
You know?
Yeah.
My man John Carter, boy.
There is this recent series that I watched.
What's that?
It's called Devilman. Devilman.
Devilman Crybaby?
Oh my god, bro.
Chill, bro.
What the hell did I just watch?
Chill out, bro.
What did I watch, bro?
You know, Devilman Crybaby is something that I really didn't know anything about going into it.
Bro, you know when you pause, bro, you're about to get into it, bro. Go.
It was like, I was like, I'm gonna just watch it, because I think what got me onto it when it came out years ago, I seen I I think PewDiePie did a video talking about it.
Yeah.
And he was like, he was like, he doesn't really talk about anime like that, but that was one that he had that he felt like he needed to talk about. And I was like, huh. And this is back when I used to watch. This is before the N-word debacle. But I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna check this out. You know, I'm gonna see something real quick. Maybe I can just do this. This light is bothering me, bro.
It's all good. I'll keep a. Yeah, Devilman Crybaby was one of those where like I was watching a PewDiePie videos, came to this one. I was like, okay, what's this? It looks pretty interesting. And he was like, you need to check it out, bros. You need to check it out, bros. Like and subscribe, you know. PewDiePie, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, no way. PewDiePie said he liked it, you know. And then I read some of the comments, and everybody was like, this anime is one of these animes where you really gotta sit down and analyze each and every single scene of it. Because I swear that it's, you know what I'm saying? People start talking their shit. And if you get into, bro, I'm a comment reader, man. I don't read comments on my own videos because I don't want that. I don't want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke, the comic book fans.
Yeah. So I read comments of other people, and once you get deep in there, bro, there's always. Let me talk about comments for a second, okay? Fuck comments. Fuck comment. Okay, I know everybody's entitled to their opinion and stuff like that. It's not always negative, and it's not always positive. I'll tell you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a comment section, right? Somebody posts a comment, let's say it's top comment, and it has 221 replies, right? It's always 221 replies. It's because of these fucking bots. Always 221 replies. Go to any YouTube video, and that shit has 221 replies. Okay? Okay, the first few are gonna be like, yeah, I agree with you. I agree with your statement. And yeah, let me. And it's like it's information added, right? People are adding more information. And then you get to the fucking almost to the bottom, not to the bottom, but you start getting to the middle of it, and it's just the most randomest criticisms of like videos I've ever seen before, man.
Exactly, bro.
Bullshit.
Exactly.
Fucking bots.
It's bogus. But real quick, back to Devilman. It's all good, bro.
I had to get that out.
I feel you, bro. I got my own disdain for comments right now, man. I watched the who was it, Jacksepticeye put out a video about comments.
Yeah.
And he was just basically talking about like how someone could say something, it get maybe 50 likes, but like one of those sex page bots will say the same thing, and because their picture is like scantily clad, they'll get way more likes saying the same thing. It's nasty business, bro.
Shit, dude.
But hopefully, you know, because I know it's bad on Instagram, I know it's bad on YouTube. Twitter, not so much. Have you ever seen anything like that on Twitter?
No,
I don't think I've ever seen like, you know, like spam pages say anything underneath posts on Twitter.
It's not like blatant. Like it's not like a blatant harassment, you know, comment.
Yeah.
It's not
but like if you follow like a big page on Instagram, and like as soon as they post and you go to the comments, it's just like, you know, if you're 18 and up, you know, message me and I'll show you how to do this. And it's like, come on, man.
Shit, dude.
It's rough, man. Nasty business.
For real.
But yeah, man.
Sorry about the tangent, guys.
Bro. Yeah,
I just had to get that out.
Yeah, but yeah, Devilman Crybaby, bro. I didn't really know anything about Devilman going into it. I never watched like the 1980s, whatever Devilman. I was like, cool. It's about this dude. You know, he kind of a sucker. Like, you know, he seems like a cool dude. You know, it's always the suckers that are cool dudes. But that first episode, I was like, all right, we're in for something different now. Especially at the end of that first episode. Where, what's his name? Rio?
Think so, yeah.
Like, he's recording, the blonde dude, he's recording everything, and then he sets off, what was his name? Akira, that was his name, Akira. Yeah, he sets him off, and he basically goes on a demon murdering spree.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in the first episode. And then each episode is almost, well, they don't get that crazy, but the story just keeps progressing, and it's kind of heartbreaking to see.
Yeah.
Like, especially when you learn what Rio's intentions are, you know? Like he's not really Akira's friend.
For real. It was kind of hard to follow, like a little bit, at least for me. Like in the beginning, because I wasn't really aware of like what the hell was going on.
Yeah, no, there was no way of knowing the whole story was until you saw
Yeah.
that whole, the last what 2 or 3 episodes.
Uh huh.
Like there's no way that you could have predicted that was what was happening.
Yeah.
Like it was just a dude that had went away that came back, and he was like, "Oh yeah, so you're a demon devil man now."
For real, right? It was kind of like
Yeah,
that fast.
right. And then like the show is like it's violent and it's yucky too. There's a lot of nudity and stuff like that in the show.
Very
I
hypersexual.
didn't expect that going into it either.
Shit.
Like when they showed all that stuff in the first episode, I was like, "Wow, this is the
Some anime
first
titty.
episode." Yeah, it's like the first episode, and they got
Mhm.
right to it.
Shit, bro. I like that.
See, look at you, bro.
Cause I fucking watching hentai all night,
Jeez, not the tie.
and then this is one of those shows where like your girlfriend's gonna be like, "What the hell are you watching?" You know what I mean? Or what are you
Mm-hmm.
watching? Some titties just going like, "Whoa." I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to do that?
Well, I think you just
How
did.
like whatever, dude. I don't care.
I mean, you
So
visualized in, the anime titties in real life, so it's like,
and then you could just be like, "Bro, I'm just watching the anime. This is anime."
Right.
Fuck, dude.
But that ending was sad, right?
Sad. I think
Like
it
not the
was.
end ending, but like the things that led up to the ending. Like,
I'll tell you what.
yeah.
Before the ending, I think I think the peak of sadness was when they had a spoiler alert, or they had her head on the.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like,
That's
he
so
never
creepy.
he never really got to tell her how he felt. Her brother, her little brother, they got turned into a demon and killed what the mom and the dad.
Yeah,
Remember that part?
that was
Well, that
so
stuff was
creepy.
freaking like sad. Like it was like super depressing.
For
It's
real.
like this dude came into this man's life and basically took everything that he had going for him. He took his life basically. It took the girl that he liked, her family, so on and so forth. And then,
It.
spoiler alert, but Akira loses the final fight.
Yeah,
He,
exactly.
he, he gets beaten, and I didn't see that coming at all, man.
It was bitter. It wasn't
Yeah, like
bittersweet.
I was like, there's no way that he's going to win, and then things, just get fixed. But like, it's almost like a different universe for the series that was kind of like a one-off. That's what it feels like. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, there's not meant to be any more seasons of this particular saga, really.
it was very like gory, gruesome. It
Very
did,
gory, very gruesome, very over the top.
it didn't hold back any punches.
No, like this show shows like how dangerous a mob mentality is. Like they were random dudes, and they were told, hey, that dude is bad. Let's go kill his people and kill him and do it, hurt him and stuff. And like they just do it. You know what I mean? Like you remember the dudes that were rappers?
Yeah,
I remember the one shoots the other rapper, and I'm like, wait a second, like that was your dog. Crazy,
people
man.
turn, dude. People turn quickly.
Yeah,
When you're put in that situation, people are gonna turn so fast. You
yeah,
know, it's scary, really. I
it
think
was, man.
it was a very like jaw dropping anime, or just even like a series.
Yeah,
Anime was just a part of it. But if you want to watch a good series, that is definitely one to sit down and go through. And
make sure the kiddies are away.
oh, most definitely, this is not a show for you know.
For the children.
There was really tough moments, even for me to watch. I think it dealt with the devil, and it dealt with like kind of like how your selfishness, you lose so much just by you being
Yeah.
selfish.
I mean, think about the chick that was running track and like basically sold her soul to become a devil person.
Hmm.
And like even she like bit the bullet. You know what I mean? That was it was rough, man.
It really
And then the one
was.
dude, remember the one dude gets turned into like a demon bull and like rampages during the event, the racing event.
Yeah.
He's like murdering all these people. Like that's crazy, man. Like all of that for the sake of them wanting to be better at running,
This is
essentially.
this is one of those shows where it's almost like Game of Thrones. Um, let's just say Game of Thrones ended. Spoiler alert! Once again, if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, what are you doing?
Yeah,
But it's
get
almost
it
like
together.
as if Game of Thrones ended when Ned Stark died. That's almost what it feels like. Like it just ended there.
Yeah,
You know, it's almost that feeling of
but I
what the
would say
fuck.
that this was even worse.
Really?
Yeah, because like with that, I mean, there was, of course, that's a cliffhanger, but
Yeah.
this wasn't even a cliffhanger. This was just finality. Like, things just happened and then the show was over.
Finale.
Yeah, the finale.
What did you take from
Like
it?
with the show,
Yeah.
I took that they were successful in what they were trying to do.
Who?
The people that made it.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like, let's take this somewhat obscure anime or manga, whatever, and kind of change it to today's, what today's people like, which is a lot of violence, a lot of sex, an interesting story. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
What other shows does that sound like? Like Game of Thrones. that's
Shit,
that's
man.
what people want to see. They want to see violence. They want to see sex and be intrigued the entire time. That's what a lot of these good shows have in common. So yeah, they I think they were successful in doing so because like we're sitting here saying that it was a good anime, and it's just one season.
It was really good.
Yeah,
I don't think it's better than Death Note, but I think when it comes to that, it's all about preferences.
yeah.
When it comes about like top 5 things, I think it's all preference at that point.
Oh, of course, yeah. Everyone
You
has their own
know,
bias.
for
That,
sure.
that's a must.
But it's up there
Everyone has
with
their own bias.
it's definitely up there with like a Death Note. Like these are must watch like series.
Yeah,
I think so. That
for
was a good
sure.
one.
Yeah. Um,
Speaking of selfishness, man.
let's go ahead and
And
get them out of the way, bro.
what?
Let's talk about them. Let's talk about them, bro.
Hey,
Let's talk about them.
you knew I was gonna go there.
Let's talk about that man, formerly known as Kanye West.
Damn, dude, this mic looks like a big fucking dick in my face.
See, bro, all right, man. See, jeez, bro, I wasn't even. I mean, I was thinking it, but I wasn't gonna say it. Jeez, bro. Big doinks, big shaboing boings.
Damn, dude, what if you just saw me like in the middle of like when you're talking, just you know what I mean?
I might have left. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just leave and let you finish it by yourself, bro.
Fuck, bro, Kanye, man,
I wouldn't handle it. But yeah, bro, that man formerly known as Kanye West.
what a disaster.
Um, that just goes to show, like, you can work as hard as you want to work, have as much money as you want to have, but is that all really gonna make you happy? You know,
No, I don't think so.
like the amount of money you have in your pocket does not equate to happiness. It might
Right,
assist at certain points, but that's only temporary happiness. There's not one thing in the world that you can buy that will make you happy forever. Think about it.
absolutely not.
There's not that one car that you'll buy that'll make you happy forever because when something happens to that car or a better one comes out, that happiness will go away. So
Facts.
seeing this man who is a self-made billionaire with his not self-made billionaire wife have all of this money, have all of these houses and properties and cars and stuff, and basically we get to see them diminish their what's the word I'm looking for? Like the way that
Lose
they're
their
perceived by
integrity,
others. You said that
like
what?
their integrity,
In a sense, yeah.
or
But like the way that we look at them, they're basically sacrificing that for the sake of what? Family, I guess.
shit.
Like D.L.
Who?
Hughley did say it best. Like he was like Kanye, you got a kind of like a reputation almost. Like you're looking bad out here. Like he basically said if he was Pete and you told Pete, or like he did tell Pete, stop messing with my wife, don't talk to her. That's just gonna give Pete the idea to do what he's doing, but even more or even worse.
Yeah, I think Kanye is like definitely unhinged. And I don't know if that's a appropriate word. I know he deals with mental health issues and things like that. Let's not use that word. I think that there's something more like chemically unbalanced. Obviously, he's been diagnosed with I think bipolar, right, syndrome.
Bipolar. Yep, bipolar syndrome and
What are
yep.
the chances this guy's taking medication? Low, right?
Three, yeah, they're pretty low because it's kind of obvious that he's not in a well mental space.
Yeah.
It's like every other day he just had something to say.
And
He's just unhappy about something.
yeah, and I want to get to a point where like I guess I'm gonna make this broad point here,
Yep.
and how much of ignorance of people's like education on mental health and like kind of here's my opinion, man. I think look, I'm not gonna question his belief in his religion. I'm not gonna question his belief in God. Everybody has that, but I do
Hmm.
think that sometimes what this guy does and like these toxic men as well do is that they'll hide their hey, I'm gonna get my family back. I need to get my daughter back, my daughters back. I need to get my wife back, and people are cheering them on. Yeah, 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 because he frames it that way, right?
Yeah, it's all about perception.
And it's like, well, okay, sure, but you're being an abuse. You're not only crossing boundaries consistently, you're threatening people, and you're also like a boundary. Like what did they say in that Dave Chappelle? He's a habitual line stepper. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like he crosses the line so much, and like these fans who cheer him on, almost fueling the fire in him. Like it's so sad. And I'm not saying that I don't know whether Kanye like fucking he gets fuel from that. Maybe not. Maybe it's just his internal because he's always had this like self
Yeah, I think that's just the way
fuel.
he's wired.
Yeah,
Definitely the way he's wired.
it makes me scared that people like agree with that. It's like okay, I can understand that you're trying to get your wife and your kids and stuff like that, but it's
Yeah,
also he's being fucked up. You can't do
yeah.
that.
It's a
You
way to
know,
go about. It's a way to
for
go about.
sure.
Go with everything. Um,
What do you think about that?
like he he shows signs of him getting back to who he once was, or
Yeah,
being someone better than he's been in the past few years. But there's like it's like it never fails. He just always has that meltdown moment where he's like recently it's been the Instagram stuff. Before it would be there was the Twitter rants. Kim, Kanye, and what's the mom's name? Um,
uh, shit, dude, they're
Jeez,
all
I'm blanking on
K's,
her name.
right?
But yeah, Chris, that's her name, Chris. They're the KKK, and he says stuff like this, and it's like, okay, how many times can you cry wolf?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, like you are a grown man. You can find your own way out of your own situation.
Yeah.
It's like you've run out to the public several times for their assistance to do this. You came out, you said, "Oh my god, I'm broke." And then weeks later you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a billionaire now." What like what's the correlation there? Were you just saying that you were broke so people would resell your shoes and give you more money, or what? What was the whole thing? Do you remember that when that happened?
Yeah.
It was like right after The Life of Pablo came out.
He was in debt.
Yeah, he was, the whole rollout was he was in debt and he didn't have any money. But next thing you know, that the album comes out, shoes get sold, merch gets sold, and he's a billionaire? So it's like I said before, like how many times can you cry wolf? How many times can you say, "Hey public, I need your help to do this for me. I'm broke. I need your help to buy these things. I'm having family issues. I need you to reach out to these people. Don't watch the Kardashian show so I can get my family back." Like, bro, like, what more do you want from us?
So someone tell Hulu, you know how he's now.
Yeah,
Someone tell
yeah,
Hulu.
like what more do you want from us, bro? Like, we appreciate your art and all, but like, there has to be a point where he actually takes a second and he looks at what he said and what he's done and say, "Oh man, maybe I should calm down," or "Oh man, maybe I should address this again." Like the whole rollout for the Ye album, the little 7-track joint that he did with all those people, the one that he did with himself. Like that whole rollout was, "Hey y'all, I'm bipolar." It felt like it was just almost a distraction kind of.
Yeah.
Like I'm bipolar, don't mind me. That's what it felt like. Like I'm bipolar, don't mind me. Like I'm just doing what I do because I'm bipolar. And then you proceed to diss Drake on that very same album. You know what I mean? So it's like, what message are you trying to, get out to us? What are you trying to tell us?
I don't know, dude. My trust with Kanye and like everything, like
It's rough, bro. Like, and not only that, but with the music, you say you're gonna drop on a day, you never drop on that day. You know what I mean? So it's
yeah.
like it's hard to put the artist away from the man because now those lines are so blurred because the music is reflecting his life at this point,
Oh,
and
that's a
because we
very
don't. Was that?
that's a very good observation there. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah. Like the music is about what he's going through in his life, but we don't really like what's going on in his life. So it's kind of hard to like the music because of that.
It bleeds through, right? It's a very like you could hear his like I mean, look at all the tracks he's released so far. Most of them have like undertones of Pete Davidson. Some are blatant Pete Davidson diss lines. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
yo, that text he sent. Yo, this is Skeet.
Oh man, yeah. But I mean, like, what more do you do? Like, you can't let a man like that just kind of slap you around.
That's true.
You gotta do something or say something, bro. Like, I just fear for the dude that actually that sent the text out. Like, that dude might be in some deep trouble when this is all over.
Fuck, man.
You know?
And you know how quickly fucking Kanye turned it. How is Pete gonna tell me he's in bed with my wife when we signed the divorce papers? She ain't my wife, but he was just saying
Right.
I'm gonna get my wife and kids back. Like it's
Right.
just like weird, man. It's a weird. It's a
Yeah. It's like you don't want to. As a fan of the music, I don't want to associate myself with that. You know?
mm,
I don't want to associate myself with it. I want to get as far away from it as I can. But I've always been like a Kanye fan, so it's like, I'm not gonna be one of those fans that are like, "Oh no, I'm out." I'm done with it. The music is good. Like he still shows signs of, you know, he's one of the main inspirations of why I have the ear that I have, why I listen to certain artists the way I do. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's tough.
It is tough. It's tough to see
Like I want him to do better. I want him to be better, but he doesn't want that.
absolutely not. It's not gonna end well. I think we all know that. We're
I think it might just be one of those things that just it's just gonna go away.
You
You know,
think so?
I think eventually it's just gonna get to the point where just people just they're just gonna stop talking about it. He's not gonna he can't post anymore because they took his Instagram. It's and I don't see Kanye going to the paparazzi for this stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Shit.
I don't see Kanye going to the tabloid because the tabloids aren't what the tabloids used to be not even 5 years ago.
They don't have the same impact.
Yeah, no, it's all about, some random dude on the street can take a picture with an artist and, that picture will get more engagement than say a TMZ putting out the same picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's a sad
Nasty
man.
times we're living in, bro. Like, like you said before, like it's, people they'll say, I'm going to fight to get my family back or I'm going to fight to get custody of my child. And it's like, woo woo, good for you. But like, how much can we actually do?
Yeah.
It's almost like he's trying to. It's like he's trying to convince us that everything is okay. But the only people that can show us that everything is okay is him and her.
Fuck, bro.
You know what I mean? So if neither one of you are showing us that it's okay, then what can we do? It's not like where I can say, Kim, stop it, or Kanye, stop it, or Steve. I mean, Skeet, stop it. Like, I can't do that. I don't have the power to. So why are you trying to encourage me to act like I have the power to do so?
Fuck, dude.
You know?
It's a lot, dude. I was very on the last track he put out, well, not track, the video with the game. I was very
Yeah,
highly
the easy joint.
yeah, I was really emotional in that because I felt very upset,
I
you
felt
know?
uneasy.
Yeah.
It's disappointing. Like Kanye has some of the best videos in the world. You know what I mean? Like I remember the Touch the Sky video. I remember, all of those old videos and stuff. So to see how far he's gone from that to just being fake deep and dark and showing a claymation of you killing a man. That's just kind of unsettling, bro.
For real. It really is.
It's really unsettling.
It's very sad. Damn, dude, this fucking half of the podcast is dark now.
We gotta get to it, man.
Fuck, dude. But
You know?
yeah, it's something I wanted to talk about, kind of get what your
Yeah.
opinion about it.
Yeah. Like I want to like the music. I want to enjoy the music, but it's just not easy to when he's carrying himself around the way he does.
For sure. It's
And
it's
like I said
difficult.
before, like the art is imitating life. I'm not a big fan of what's going on in his, in his life. Therefore, it's kind of hard for me to be a big fan of the music.
Damn.
It's like, not that I want to bring this up, but when we talked about it before, the whole Astro World thing, and we
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about how hard it was to listen to Travis Scott after it happened. I still haven't gone back to listen to like old Travis Scott music that I like. I just
Neither have
can't.
I.
Like it's kind of tough. Like he'll come on and I'm like, ugh. It just don't hit the same, bro.
It's just weird.
Yeah, trust me. Like I love Radio. I mean Rodeo. I love Rodeo, that album. I love Birds in the Trap, Sing at Night. I love Astro World, but I haven't been back to listen to neither one of those albums.
Me neither. It was just so much and
Such a
that
short amount of
happened.
time. Yeah.
A situation that was handled poorly.
Yeah, and it's just something that you just won't be able to forget.
And we got a black and white video.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
I'm so sorry for all the people that lost their life. He kept peeking at the camera like this and then going
Bro,
right down
I'm
to
not
his
gonna
face, like,
dude, don't make
know what I
me
mean?
laugh, bro. It's inappropriate.
I'm not gonna make you laugh, bro. I'm not gonna make you laugh.
Damn, dude.
Moment of
Fuck.
silence. Moment of silence,
Fuck,
bro.
dude. Shit.
All right, moment of silence is over.
Oh my god, man.
What's your problem, man?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea.
What the hell is wrong with you?
A lot of
Hey, man,
Elden.
let's wait a minute, bro. Did you see the Hogwarts Legacy?
Yes, dude, I did. That shit looks
What'd you think about it?
amazing. I'm so excited, man. I'm so excited. I can't wait to be in Gryffindor, bro.
I'm
I
excited, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna be
I'm
Slytherin.
I'm kind of ticked off though
Why?
because they didn't announce there's gonna be multiplayer.
Come on, bro.
Like that's such an easy alley oop.
Hmm.
Like if you and I could play and be wizards together, that would be fire. You know what I mean?
Literally.
Literally, like I would cast a fire spell. But like we can't for some reason. Why is it only single player?
Shit.
You know?
I'm not sure. Maybe they'll add like multiplayer later down the road.
I mean that would be nice. I'm hoping so. Like there's no reason for that game to not be co-op story mode.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason that you and I cannot get on the game and complete it together as wizards.
It looks really good.
It
Like
looks yeah.
I was a
It looks
little
like they spent a lot of money and time with this game.
I hope so. There's so much material there. Like you can go like everywhere with it. You know?
Bro,
And you
imagine PvP like a team deathmatch and you just cast spells on
damn,
the other
dude.
team. Like you know, you get your own build and everything like they said. That'd be kind of cool, right?
Yeah. That'd be badass.
Like I hope that it gets to that point.
I hope the
But
game is
until then, man,
huge.
I hope it's not too huge, bro, because storage is crazy right now.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Like video game storage is
Oh
getting up
yeah.
there.
Come
And
on,
like
dude.
I mean, bro, me and you, we both have next gen consoles. And I don't know if you saw the pricing, but this game will be $70.
Dude, that's
Yeah, it's
bullshit, bro.
yep. And
Elden
that's
Ring was
just for the
still 60.
yep. And this is just for the next gen consoles. I think it's gonna be 60 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And it's even also it's coming out on the Switch.
That
I
was
don't know how that's going to be done.
I don't know who decided that.
Bro,
And it
if they
worries
put
me a
that
little
game
bit.
out on the Switch, it worries me a lot because you know I love my Switch, bro. I love my Switch.
Shit.
So like, if that game comes out on the Switch and it looks terrible, man, that's gonna be rough.
Or if it's able to be ported on the Switch, I hope the game isn't like
I just hope that it looks decent and can run at 60 frames per second. Even though
60
that's
FPS.
asking a lot, you know?
Does the Switch even run any games that are 60 FPS?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep. Hey, it runs several games 1080p 60 FPS. Bro, we gotta play Monster Hunter, man.
Monster Hunter.
They got this new DLC coming out in June.
I saw that.
So that's plenty of time for us to learn and get ready. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Oh
We ain't been
my
able to play.
God.
We ain't been able to play anything recently, bro. So like, you know, you might as well get your Switch ready and hunt monsters with me.
Is it like is it cross platform? Like if I got it on the PC?
That I don't know. But you already
Yeah.
got it on Switch.
I know, but I want to run it on the PC. Dude, when I
Bro,
first
don't do that, man.
when I first got it, here's the problem with it. When I first got it, I got
I know you
so
said you had some audio syncing issues.
and I looked it
Right?
up and there was other people with it.
Yeah.
It was something
like-
with the game.
I've been playing it this week, handheld mode. And it's been running very, very well, bro.
Really?
Shockingly well. Like I haven't even played it on my TV yet. That's how much I've been playing the handheld. And I'm not even that far. I'm only like I think I'm like rank 3.
Yeah.
So I'm still kind of new. I'm still figuring things out. But like, yeah. I definitely think that you should get it so we can play it and have a great time.
Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about
Think about it.
it.
You already got the game. It's not even like I'm asking you to buy it. You already got it, bro. I'm just asking you to turn your Switch on and play the game with me.
I know, but doing all that.
Playing the game?
Yeah.
Bro, what's
Bro,
your problem, man?
I'm still playing Elden Ring, dude. I'm
Bro,
still playing Elden Ring.
bump that game, bro.
70 hours.
You can go in between, bro. They're like one and the same almost.
I want to get to Elden Ring here.
Golly, man. My man is leaving me hanging. Live on air. That is crazy.
You ain't letting me transition to Elden Ring, bro. Monster Hunter Rise.
Bro. Like I said, bro, they're one and the same.
Come on, bro.
You can dodge in Elden Ring just like you can dodge in Monster Hunter, bro. Monster Hunter is just a lot more fun. And you can play Monster Hunter with yours truly. So, like, what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? You know? I'll be on Monster Hunter by myself when you got the game. How crazy is that?
Dude.
It's so
all right, dude. All right, man. I'll see about it.
Man.
I'll see about
it.
See
about it. Oh, man. You talking to me like I'm a side chick. You ain't shit, bro. That's sick. You're giving me side chick treatment about a video game that you already have. All you probably have to do is download your Switch. Fuck. Or all you have to do is get your Switch, download updates, and that's it. And you don't even want to do that for me,
bro. Did I hit you with I'll see about it,
man?
Huh?
Man hit me with the we'll see. That's crazy, bro.
Is that fucked up that I did that?
Hell yeah, bro, because you know how much I love video games and you love video games. That's what's crazy. Bro. Like, bro is just like, yeah, I'll see.
I'll see about it. That was fucked up, right?
Remember the days when you would say, hey, bro, let's play this. And I'm like, hell yeah, let's do it. I ask you to play something. You're like, nah, I got to see about it, bro.
All right, bro.
I got my girl at home, bro. I don't know. That's what the hell you treat me like right now, man.
All right, bro. All right. We'll get a session down.
Session. Listen to this shit.
Dude. Fuck, bro.
Session, bro. Bro treat me like an ex-prostitute. That's sick, man. That is sick, bro.
I'm gonna pass out, dude.
Dang, bro. I'm looking for somebody to play Monster Hunter Rise with. And your ass is, you know?
Hey, bro. Hey, I went from I don't know, from yeah, maybe, from I'll see you about it to we'll do a session.
That's a sick transition right there, boy.
I did you. That was nasty. I think that was nasty.
That was absolutely filthy. That's what that was.
That was fucked up.
That ain't right. That ain't right. Ain't right.
But you know what is right?
Man. What's right?
Elden Ring, bro.
This is your segment, bro, because I'm not getting that game.
Okay. All right, let me preface this whole entire thing with I have about 70 hours into the game. I am addicted. It's a really good game. It's a really good game. It's so good, man. And I have my Bloodhound. If you guys playing the game, I have the Bloodhound leveled up to +8, trying to get to +10. I beat Radon. I beat a lot of the side bosses. I'm barely going into the fire. What do you call them? The giant place, the mountain of the giants or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This game, I didn't look at any like I didn't play test it. I didn't do anything. I just went into it like fully, like, you know, going into it freshly new. The start of it was a little bit overwhelming, you know, since I'm not really a Souls player guy. The only like From Software games that I played were Sekiro, which I beat, and what else I played?
You played what was that, Demon Souls?
Demon Souls?
Yeah. No, it was Dark Souls 2, my bad.
Dark Souls 2 for a minute. Yeah,
you streamed Dark Souls 2 for a little bit. Got your ass kicked.
For real. And then I also played Bloodborne.
That's right.
For a little bit. Both for a little bit. I did pass Sekiro. But Sekiro's so different from like the other Souls. I guess it's not different, but yeah, it is different, I would say. Mechanically, it's different.
Yeah.
It's a really good game.
Yeah.
I think Sekiro's probably easier and more like concise
I've
than
heard
like
different. I heard that Elden Ring is different. Well, it's easier than Sekiro because you could go to, if you can't beat one boss, you can just leave and go somewhere else and see another one.
yeah.
So it's always like you're moving up. Sekiro, you can hit a wall, literally hit a wall, and then you just have to get good, literally. You know.
Yeah.
So I have seen that talked about several times. I think I actually talked to that about. Well, I talked to one of my buddies, Andrew, about that, and he told me, in certain ways like that, it's easier than other Souls games.
I just feel like in Sekiro, once you get the parrying down, that's pretty much it. Just parry your way through. Obviously, there's more, right? But once you get
Yeah,
that
there's a
parry
lot
down,
more.
if you get, well, I just feel if you got the parry down, dude, especially like with one of the intense fights, the Owl Father, that
Yeah,
fight was crazy. You get the parry down, and you get the I forgot what the hell the.
it's the spear thing is what I'm still trying to get down.
Oh
When
man,
you
I
when you
hated
step
those
on the
things.
spear yeah, that's what I'm trying to get. Because I'm fighting one of the what's his name, the seven spears of Ashina or something like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's one of those fights I'm doing, and it's tough.
Oh, with those, see the thing about these type of games is like you really gotta utilize the skills. You really gotta
Yeah,
upgrade the skills. Like I think
yeah.
you
Like
have you.
I've been using, I've been trying to use like the firecrackers and everything, but like I'll
Yeah,
get them to maybe like this much health, and then I'll miss my timing on one attack, and then that'll be it.
you're done for.
Yeah.
Damn, it's a really
Or
good game.
then I like try to sneak around certain enemies, and then they'll come up behind me while I'm fighting the boss, and then I get hit and I die.
Yeah. Do you have fun with it?
Yeah, it's fun. I just you know sometimes I just get tired of dying so much, and I'm like, you know what? Let me play something that I know I won't die at.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that could really be like See,
Like
that was
I was having that issue with I know that we just talked about, but Monster Hunter, like with Monster Hunter Rise, I was fighting the monster that's on the main cover of the game, Magnamalos, and like he's different. Like up to that point, all the other monsters have been somewhat, you recognize their attack patterns, you figure out what to attack and when to attack. They've been pretty simple on as far as that goes. But for some reason with Magnamalo, it's like he's so unpredictable. He has so many attacks. He has status effects and everything like that. It's just kind of tough, man.
yeah.
So it's like, of course, if you play it a lot, you recognize its attack patterns, you'll understand a lot of it. But like, if you're going for like your first and second time, and you get hit with like two or three of these attacks, and you just watch your health bar just dissipate, it's tough, man. It's tough.
I love a challenge, man. I really love it.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Like not to go far away from the Elden Ring, but I had recently replayed God of War, and I played it
Mm,
on Give Me God of War mode,
mm.
and that was a fucking bitch.
Yeah, it's unforgiving.
That was a bitch,
You can
and
get hit from way out and not see it, and then that's it.
hell yeah, dude. And
Get
for
hit
all
like a
you
ball of fire.
and for all you haters, man, I beat all the Valkyries on Give Me God of War. The
Yeah, so
last
you better than me.
Valkyrie was crazy, dude. That
Oh
took
yeah,
me 3 days.
I saw people try to beat it, or I seen them beat it eventually. But like, yeah, that thing is no joke, man.
I think that was so tough. Like it was really tough. I got the trophy. You know what I'm saying? Got the trophy for it.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're working with achievements. But I got them trophy. It was
Listen
good,
at this
man.
dude, bro. Listen at this dude.
And
Told the man to get an Xbox. He said, "No, I don't want to play video games with you."
no, I didn't say that. Why you?
Told the
Oh
man to
my
play.
god.
Asked the man politely to play Monster Hunter Rise with me, and he said, "No, I don't want to play video games with you." Like, bro, dude hates me, y'all.
Bro, you see how you're setting up my character, bro? First you
I'm
say that first you say that out of okay, fine. I dug the hole there. Okay? I was like I'll see about it. That was nasty what I did earlier. I'll
It's
admit that.
filthy, man.
But
That
we
hurt.
played some games, bro.
Jeez, man.
Shit, man.
Remember that time we played what was that? It was Warzone.
Oh yeah, yeah, that
And
was
we had
fucking
that
funny.
gunfight. Like that stuff was fun, man. But I can't get on Warzone right now, bro.
I haven't even got on it at
I
all.
physically can't do it. Like I remember there were some times where I would try. I just couldn't do it. I would try to get on Apex. I'd do like one match of Apex and then I just get right back off. It's just I don't know, man. Battle Royale games, they just don't hit the same for me anymore.
Really?
They're just not as intimate as they used to be to me.
Oh
Like
damn.
it's just like that sense of camaraderie, you know?
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's too much going wrong with that game or a lot of these games where it's just like I've done it already. Let me do something new.
I think what a lot of these games, I know every game is gonna fall into this, but sometimes, like at least with BRs, like what's really prevalent in that, genre of games is it's a genre, right? BR
Yeah.
is meta gaming. Like if you don't have that, um, what do you call it? That meta weapon on Warzone, like you're gonna get fucked. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like it's really hard to compete with, and I know that some of those are exclusive. Like sometimes the best weapon is from like Black Ops. What's the recent game that came out?
Um, what's the name of that game, bro? Call of Duty.
For
Val.
Valorant.
No, it's not Valorant, bro. That's a different game.
Damn, bro.
That game Vanguard. That's what it's called. Call of Duty Vanguard. I say Call of Duty Call of Duty Valorant.
Bro, why do you gotta treat me like that, bro?
Call of Duty Legends. Apex Warzone.
Fuck, bro. But
But
yeah,
yeah, bro.
it's a lot of meta gaming in those. It's very meta heavy in that. But I guess you could say that with any game.
But it's frustrating with those games is because it's like, the
It's
new
an
weapon is
advantage.
out. They make the weapon really well. And then like the new season comes out, that weapon is no longer good. But the new weapon is. And it's like it's hard to constantly be good at these games if you constantly keep changing things and keep arranging things, you know?
Yeah.
You keep reconfiguring the content, it's kind of hard for everybody to keep up and stay on the same playing field without spending, $10 and $15 every month and a half on the new battle pass.
Or new game.
Yeah.
I think one that was very unique, at least that what I saw that was unique was Fortnite. Like Fortnite was very like everybody got good at that game. Everybody got good at that game as far as building, as far as
Yeah.
like you run into somebody and then all of a sudden they build like the tower of insert a tower there. I
They're,
don't know.
they're building a 1,500 square foot apartment with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. And it's like, bro, I'm just trying to shoot you, man.
Yeah,
Like, like don't
everybody
build a
got
wall in front of me when I'm trying to hurt you.
for real. I think that was one of those games where it was like it was to a point where everybody's just tryharding.
Yeah.
Call of Duty has it, but you can manage that because it doesn't have the aspect of building.
Yeah. Like everybody's on a similar playing field. It's either you're good or you're not.
Yeah,
But with Fortnite, it's like you got to be a good shooter and a good builder. And if you're not one or the other, then it's like, get good.
for real.
It's like I just don't have time to watch YouTube videos of a 13-year-old telling me that I should build like this when I could just go in the game, get a grenade, throw a grenade, knock their building down, and then have a fair shootout with them. You know?
Yeah. As far
Like,
as like
I'm
getting
I'm I'm
good,
I'm I'm too busy trying to play to my strengths in that game. You know?
for real, dude. Like I think Elden Ring had that problem where it was like get good at the game. And a
Hmm.
lot of people who were coming new into the series and not expecting that level because it is an intense game. Sure, you could get
Right.
to a point you can pick like a magic build or you can pick up like a like make your build very like OP, but like some people were just making it to the first boss. I don't know if you heard this,
Hmm.
but a lot of people were making to the first boss and they were returning the game. Like that
Yeah,
was
because they
something that was
didn't realize
actually
that you could just
happening.
leave.
Yeah. I thought that that was like very I was very
It,
surprised by that.
it reminded me of when that one guy that wrote for that news article couldn't beat the tutorial on Cuphead, and then he just talked about how he couldn't move further because he didn't know what to do.
And that inherently gives it a bad review, right?
Exactly, because one guy said one bad thing, and this guy is reporting to a place that's a credible source.
Shit, dude. But I feel like that opinion, like, I feel like that opinion it really does matter too, dude. Because like, if you're not like somebody who games a lot and somebody who doesn't like know what they're in for, like, it's also valid to be a new gamer
Hmm.
and say, I'm gonna go pick up Elden Ring today. Like, let's try it out. And then all of a
Yeah,
sudden, you're just getting blasted, like, into the abyss, and going and being killed. I
right.
can see why that would even be frustrating, and it's important to have those reviews as well.
Yeah,
You know, it's really important. Um, but I think what the Dark Souls and the Souls games and like what From Software has is it is that genre of games where it's kind of hardcore in that sense.
yeah.
You know, it really has
Very,
that.
very limited on what they tell you to do.
Yeah, it's
You
really
have to figure
hardcore in that
things out.
sense.
Yeah,
It's very unique. Like I think that's
yeah,
why a lot of gamers gravitate to those and love the series of those games.
yeah.
You
They
know,
like being dealt a bad hand and then figuring out what to do with that bad hand.
for real. You know,
Like let me take this ability that I don't know what it does or what it is. Let me learn it for myself and then see, if I want to, keep it or do something else with it. Let me not buy a book that tells me exactly what it is
yeah.
or tells me where to find it. Let me just find out for myself.
I
Or
think
if a buddy of mine is playing it, let us find out that way.
yeah. I think I'm gonna go back and play Dark Souls 1 or 3. Like I think I'm gonna go back to the series and play them. Now I
Hmm.
know a little bit how to manage the game. You really gotta get lost, like in the sense of like talk to every NPC, talk because everybody has information,
Hmm.
and talk to every NPC. Really explore
Right.
and just accept the fact that you're gonna die. It's just you gotta
Exactly.
accept that. Like there's no way, you know, and some
Right.
bullshit. I saw some arguments where the first boss was too hard, and
Yeah. See.
I think I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I think he is way too hard. I don't know if they nerfed him with this recent patch. That would be
Yeah. I
something
see that
good.
they nerfed a lot of things, right?
Yeah, they
And a lot
nerfed a
of
lot of
weapons and
things.
everything.
People were abusing a lot of the weapon arts in
Hmm.
I think PvP if I'm not mistaken. So they had to balance that out.
Right.
But yeah, I really think that the first boss was a little too hard. I was even struggling with it. Like it took me 2 days.
Yeah.
And then that one stream where I was like, fuck it, I'm not. I just threw my PS5. I put my Twitch on it. I was like, fuck it, let's stream it off of here.
Yeah.
And it took me a while, man, but
Trying to
I
beat
ended up
it.
getting him.
Yeah.
You gotta really be know what you're in for. I think
Yeah.
after you get past the first boundary, which is that first boss, I think you're off to the races there. You know,
Hmm.
everything is a little more easier after that, and that's what I was so like torn about. Is that boss is really hard, and after him,
Right.
it's kind of like it's not difficult.
Yeah, because you've learned so much after you died so many times fighting him,
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, so the rest of this stuff is just a lot of the same.
yeah,
But now I have more knowledge about how the game functions. You know more about the mechanics and how the fights go, phases and stuff like that.
really. This is one game that I've really got lost into in a good
Yeah,
way. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know where I'm gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna review it or whatever, but this is a good game.
might as well give the word a review, man.
Yeah, I'm not
We
finished
want to
with
hear
it
your
yet,
opinion,
so
bro. Well, when you get there,
yeah,
you know,
I think I'm
you
70
got it.
plus hours in,
Yeah,
but yeah, man, this was awesome. We're gonna play Monster
yeah,
Hunter
man.
Rise. We're
Might
gonna
have to
play,
stream
man.
it too, bro. Might have to stream it.
Shit, man. We'll see
You want
right
to do a
now.
Monster Hunter Rise co-stream? You know?
Shit, dude.
Sheesh. That'd be fire.
I want to say thank you, Domo, for taking the time out and doing this with me.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
Hell yeah, bro. And that was episode 6 of the Prolific Podcast.
The Prolific Podcast. Yes, sir.
Dom, you want to put, your socials and everything where people can find you?
Yeah, man. So you can find me on all streaming platforms. The Dom Trap is the name of the podcast. Talk about film, television, a few other things. Shooting the shit with people like this man here. You know?
Sir.
So if you like me, if you want to hear more of what I have to say about things, come and join me there. I'm also on YouTube at the Dom Trap. There's a rapper there. He's called Dom Trap, but don't click on him. Click on me. I have the yellow background with the Dom Trap and spacey letters, and you'll know because you'll see one of these behind me. Granted, this is a new one I have. My own podcast hasn't even seen this yet, so you got the exclusive, man. You got the exclusive.
Shit, bro. This was a good one. I always enjoy my talks.
Yeah. Also, follow your boy on Twitch at twitch.tv/DomoGary.
Most definitely.
All right, I'm done.
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's been a pleasure, bro. I really enjoyed this, man. It's been a long time coming. We still got one more to do.
Yeah.
This it'll be a fun one, bro.
For real.
For sure.
Damn, dude, that shit was hot. Sexy and steamy.
Hot and ready, no Little Caesars.
Exactly, man.
You know?
But yeah, that's about it. See you guys later.
That's all you got, bro? You're not going to give us a good, bro, give us a good exit, man. Don't do that. Don't hit us with
What do you mean a good exit?
Bro, you say, well, you do your hype thing. Come on, bro.
Oh
you got it in you.
How do I do it, bro? How do I do it? Teach me.
All right, y'all. So that was episode 6 of the Prolific Podcast with me, yours truly. Man. Hit us with it.
Damn, dude.
Hit us with it, bro. Give us that charisma you got, man.
Fuck, bro.
Sheesh. Come on, man.
Fuck, bro. Join us in the next episode of the Prolific Podcast. You're going to see if I played Monster Hunter Rise with my boy Dom. Or if I just...
See, you full of shit, bro. We're not even friends on the Switch. I just thought about that. You are full of it, bro. We're not even Switch friends. That's crazy.
Oh my god. You could catch the pod on Spotify and other platforms. I think Apple Music as well. And Apple Pods. Whatever, man. That's confusing. And also catch it on YouTube, which you can find me at Lex TV. And I'll see you guys there. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, and we're going to do so with your help. And I appreciate every single one of y'all for your time. And it was a pleasure. I'll see you guys later.
Peace.
Was that enough?
That was enough.